Yo, these niggas been hating on us for a long time, Henny. I think it's time we let them know we working with, my nigga. What you think? Me and Hitty back on the motherfucking mission. I hear these niggas talking, but with their competition, these niggas, they be switching up. There's no loyalty. I'm just here to get a check and some royalties. I got a bad bitch, yes, and she spoil me. Head in the whip, that's a motherfucking specialty. I be getting to the money, I be getting it. Hit the stove, grab a Dutch, and I be splitting it. Sprinkling that platinum kush, that's just magnificent. Your bitch wanna roll with me because I'm different, brand. You be like the rest of them on that basic shit, talking about you getting money, but you be faking it. I be on that different shit, that different shit. I hear you hating on a kid, cause you can get with this. I'm ballin' on another level, I'm out that atmosphere. You see the diamonds in the bezel, them shits is so clear. I be on that different shit, that different shit. I hear you hating on a kid, cause you can get with this. I'm ballin' on another level, I'm out that atmosphere. You see the diamonds in the bezel, them shits is so clear.
Why they acting like the brake light broke? Haters all around, can't see them through the weed smoke. But I'm crystal clear, watch me disappear. Yeah, I'm way up in the air and I'm flying like a fucking leer. Chop it down and break it up. Getting smoking, no angel dust. They on my side, I aim to bust. Keep it moving, no time to rest. I keep it flying, no time to glide. I'm from the jungle, I take pride. In the land, once do or die. Bet against me a suicide. All my homies ride. Your boat is like Poseidon. I'm here to take it all, boy, and I ain't even trying. Things go right, fam, I never break left. Got the world on my shoulders, fam, and I ain't break yes.
I be on that different shit, that different shit. I hear you hating on a kid, cause you can get with this. I'm ballin' on another level, I'm out that atmosphere. You see the diamonds in the bezel, them shits is so clear. I be on that different shit, that different shit. I hear you hating on a kid, cause you can get with this. I'm ballin' on another level, I'm out the atmosphere. You see the diamonds in the bezel, them shits is so clear. Them shits is so clear.
Shout out to everybody. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Shout out to everybody in the building. Empress Janet is in this mother. Thank God it's Friday. I had to do some work. Thank God it's Friday. I bet this is about to drop and twerk. Shout out to everybody that's watching this on the replay. Thank you for hitting the like. I am late. I am, right on time. Okay. So there's some things that we're going to talk about. There's some things that we're not going to talk about. KZ, you might want to hit the link first. We can get this out of the way. Yeah, you can hit the link only. It's in the chat. We need to have a conversation. Shout out to Jonathan. Yeah. Yeah, you were a mod until we got some intel that you were a mole. So again, I'd like to have a conversation. And, I feel like this. Let's be honest, people. How old are we? Are we about our business or are we not? Are we going to sit around and let people just define what we do or how we do things? Or are we not going to, look at how people move? If I've had a person around me for a whole 2 years and you walk and talk one way and all of a sudden you switch up and you start walking another way and you skipping and jumping and flipping and dipping and grooving and grooving and licking and snicking, I get it. But again, I know how I want people to move. I do unto others as I would want them to do unto me because I can tell the truth and I can stand on business. It's Brittany, bitch. And I'm sick of the shit. I'm sick of people playing in my face. I'm sick of people acting like I owe them something, but they can't tell the truth. They can't tell the truth. Something y'all don't got in ya. Okay? Lie is all in you, honey, but the truth ain't. And you're mad at me. You're worried about what color my lips are, down below, up above, all around. You worry about what my face is looking like, worry about what I'm doing, but I will take you down. Is what I'll do. I'll make you feel lower than you already feel. You know why? Because of my presence, my ambience, my life, my glow. Okay? That's what it's called. And I'm starting to see that you got me messed up. You keep on acting like I'm one of them, but I'm not. I am her. And what we're not going to do is ever play on my name, play on this game, or ever think that you run anything around here. I am Big Empress Energy. I am Miss Brittany in real time. And ain't never did society let me down. Ain't never did I cry and rumble and in the alleyways getting high. You got me messed up if you think all you are doing something with all them baby daddies and all them nasty things that you was doing, honey, because that's your demons, not mine. Demons don't live with me. They don't rock my head. They don't stand in my presence. Do you understand? When my feet hit the ground in the morning, every one of you demons wake up worrying about me. So let's get to the real deal, what we talking about. Because I'm talking it and ain't nothing you can do about it. You're not allowed in my Discord if you're messy. You're not allowed in my Discord if you're erasing stuff. You ain't allowed in my Discord if you're taking information. You ain't allowed in my Discord if you can't stand on big business and tell you the truth. And you know what? I'm at the point where if you can't even turn on your camera and show your face, don't be worried about what my face look like, because my face is going to be all over the internet. My face is going to be from here to the centuries, to the AI life, to the motherfucking aliens come. Yeah, they're going to want to greet with me. They're going to want me. They're going to save me because they're going to see that I still have humanity. They're going to see that I'm the species, the hybrid, the understander. So I will be taking wrenches. If I've taken your wrench, then you can just move right along. I mean, you don't use it anyway. There's no value to you. And yeah, we're doing it. And I do it all the time. I mean, I could take everybody's wrench but Nightbot's. But yeah, no, I'm going to actually remove your wrench when you try to drop down, just so you can feel it. Just so you can be like, look what Janet did. Yeah, I'm going to do it all. I'm going to set you straight. I'm going to make sure that the next time that I tell someone something that, see, this is old school, but we do it. But you tell one person something so that you know where the business comes from. You make sure that you keep everyone in a tight circle. That way they always know what they're up against. So you can't sit in my seat. You can't push me out of my seat. You can't even tell me that anything you do is something that I want to copy. I've never copied anyone out here, but they've copied me. I've never done anything that anybody else has done, but they will do what I've done, and they try to do me. But I have fought men, birds, alligators, pigs in a blanket, witches, warlocks. Yeah, so that part. And what I've come to realize is that everybody wants something from me. They say, Janet, you're nobody. Janet, you're ugly. Janet, you're all these things. But I sure am, because you're just wasting your time. You see, you should have wanted something more than just to be the imbecile that you really are, the loser, low life piece of scum that you ain't worth the skin you're printed on are. But the Most High has a plan for you, because you're not counted. And a lot of people aren't counted. Tens of thousands will die. So you'll cry for a stranger, but then you laugh when they doxing people's family. And you know what that shows me? Weakness. It shows me that you can't harm me, so you want to go touch the innocent. So what does that say? That says that I'm winning. That says that I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do, and I've got something for you. Yeah, and fear-mongering don't work around me. I'm not into it. I don't approve of people doing that around me. If you need sympathy or attention, maybe you should find a therapist. because those are the ones that give you the attention. I love the attention seeking people that swear they don't, but they're trying to come for me. You try to come around me and sit around me like you're so logically correct, but what are, what are we talking about? You're backstabbing, two-faced, low down, wish you was around, but don't want you no more, ass face bitches. All of them. They have no outrage for the things that people do because they justify the wrong. You like to be evil. You know, it's funny. It's funny how that works, eh? It's funny how you just sit up there and allow it and think it's so funny. People calling people's jobs, people sitting up there, trying to hurt other people's family members. Oh, it's hilarious. Until the time comes, right? Until the time comes where people have to stand, they have to do something that basically, you wouldn't normally do. But what are you going to do? What are we going to do in this day and age when people say, you're nobody, but I must be somebody to you, or you wouldn't be bothering me. You wouldn't be testing me. Yeah, you wouldn't be testing me. Yeah, let me give you the link, Casey, because I liked you from over there. But like I said, I'm suspect. And at this point, anybody that wants to rock out over at Sykes, you might as well just stay over there. Because again, I don't mind you. I will take your wrench, and then I don't mind where you go. But if you got a wrench on my channel and you've been rocking out with me, and then you just sliding all over the place, and when you sliding into places, folks is giving you wrenches, and you just sliding around while these folks was over there doxing. Yeah, nah, I'm good. I'm good off a lot of people. So I don't want people to feel like, there's an argument or, people lie. They go and tell lies. And the reason that I like that part of them is for the fact that, again, that's why you were removed. Yeah, today. I'm not going to lie today about none of that. Yeah, you'll get removed. I will remove you from Wonderland. So let's talk about it, because this is a free app. You can go wherever you want to go. But if you're in my chat, because I pay the cost to be the boss. Yeah, today, people's feelings are going to get hurt today. People are going to feel some type of way today. And you know what? You can keep going today. That's where I want them to go. Right back into the darkness where they belong. Because around me, you're sucking energy. And again, I've got enough to give to the world. No, I'm not talking about you, KZ, in that area. I just wanted to have this conversation with you. If you could please hit the link so that I can have this conversation and then move on from this. This is the shit I'm talking about, Stephanie. It's like, goddamn, is it rocket fucking science? Like, fucking hell. I mean, everybody else hit a goddamn link I mean, god damn it. Hello?
Hello. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Can you hear me?
All right. Yes, I can hear you. So, KZ,
Hey, what's up, Janet?
Yeah, good evening. We were told, I gave you a wrench. Yes, I did. And it wasn't that I wanted to take it or anything, but we were told that you were a mole for the RG guy. Now, Black RG and that Kroger guy have literally doxed me. They threaten my family. They have my children's pictures up. They think it's funny. I'm copyrighted. Well, I copyrighted the videos of using my content. Now they're going to be in perjury because, again, the content was mine. So now you're lying and now you're in trouble. So, again, I would say that anybody that's hanging out with these people or near these people or respecting what they're doing, I'm going to have a problem with you. And I'm not saying you for say. I'm saying they tried to put you.
Oh, no. Well, I get it, because listen, I've seen what they're doing to you, and if you go back far enough and look, they did a similar type thing to me, and that's why I'm forever an enemy with them. They saw me come into your chat room. Remember, I came into your chat room and we were all friendly, and you gave me that wrench.
Yeah.
That's when they must have saw that, because after that, I never really came back to your chat room, so I didn't know that they had said that. And if you look in Psyche's chat, in his live chat from his stream earlier today, RG admitted it, and we were going back and forth about it. How he said, "Oh, you were a great mole for Janet, thanks." Being all sarcastic like, yeah. But it didn't really work because I never came back to your chat after that.
And we know that you weren't part of anything that has taken place in the last couple days.
You
So
know I rock with Jimmy. Like, hey, when I
yeah,
started
that's
watching
why
Jimmy,
I really wanted you to like be okay in the chat because like sometimes
RG used to time me out
yeah.
every day on in Jimmy's, and I told RG, I'm like, what? I'm gonna get you out of here, and I did, and now he'll never be back on the groove again, never.
I totally respect Groovy Jimmy. And again, he's gone through everything that I have. I mean, they literally changed the name from, Groovy Abdul to Groovy Janet, and they're using Groovy because of him. They're obsessed. I get it. But yeah, people are going to be in trouble. So yeah. The fact that, I have no fucks to give. I appreciate you coming up here because like I said, I talked to you over there. I didn't really talk to you at Sykes. We was in the chat over at other places. And like I said, I don't have a problem with you rocking
Man,
out.
I saw the whole. I remember when it all transpired and the whole these two kind of sectors all combined, and like when they went after you and they
Angry.
first they went after Beta. They tried
Right.
to split up
That's
all
what
the
happened.
friendships. They went after Beta, and
Yeah.
they pressed Beta so hard.
That
Like
she gave in and then they came for me because I actually had a recording.
so they
I
got Beta
actually
to
have
do.
a real recording of them threatening her in the Discord. So I can't wait for the court.
I've gotten him to admit it on live, and he said he's apologized.
Where,
But
where,
you can still tell that Beta is scared. Beta's
yes,
worried. She doesn't want that to happen again.
Her aunt, they fucking sent milk to her family. They harassed her family the same way they're doing me.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference is
And
we're strong. We're not.
and hey, the difference with me too is they can't find my address. It's not in my name. I live with my kid's mother, so they'll never
Can
find
you
it.
imagine the stress that they're trying to cause people? Imagine, because again, what would this cause? What is it doing? I don't know them. I don't want to know them. I never allowed them around my panel. I was in the Discord with Beta when they threatened her. I recorded it, and that's
It's literally like the online version of grown. It's the online version of grown men, like in high school, like pulling a girl's hair, like
I love when
like I like you, but pull your hair and tease you, you know.
yeah, no, I love when the Caucasians act like they can't get in trouble. I love it. I'll
It's
be right
weird.
there in your face to let you know that your white skin don't mean shit. You're wrong. You're fucking wrong. You understand? You're breaking the fucking law. You're breaking the fucking law. And that's it. That's all. So again,
Hey, and listen too, and watch, see how
flawless.
Cyber did it. Pay attention.
How Cyber did it.
Just pay attention to what he did because it can be done in different states. It absolutely can be done, and it would be granted because what can they lose from it? It's not like they're going to violate it if you're in different states. So why not? So they're absolutely going to give it to anybody. It don't matter if you're in different states. You're more likely to get it if you're in a different state because they're going to say to the person who you're getting it against, "You're in a different state than her. Why would you even worry about? Why would you worry about violating it?" So there's no need to worry about it. So they will offer, they will give it to you. That's why they give it to Cyber because they're in different states. Why would they worry?
The IP address is going to get logged in. All this is going to because they're giving out false. They did a perjury under of the law. They literally contested that everything they said was true, and it's not. And I can't wait.
And it's like they think they're all like funny and smart and
Not at
good trolls. All they're doing is recycled stuff that they learned from Marty.
Well, they're
right?
breaking the YouTube.
And they're doing it badly. And look at what's happening to all those people around them. They're getting exposed, ran out of the community, or they're dying, like killing themselves. Like those people are a mess.
That's what they really want to do, so they try to make other people miserable. Because you see, I can't be bothered. You can't stop me. I ain't known these motherfuckers in 47 years, and I know these motherfuckers to know that when you fuck with me,
if you break down the psychology of it, honestly, Janet, they're jealous. There's a jealousy factor, but you turn your camera on, they don't. Right. You go under your real name. You have nothing to hide. You're secure about yourself. They're not. Right. So they want to tear you down to that level.
Well, what makes them think they can? That's what's so funny. It's what makes them think they
Is their ignorance to their ignorance to the world. Because if you notice, wait, if you notice, they're
make
on.
sure my foot is on your neck. I'm
If
going
you
to
notice,
neck in the
hey,
matrix.
Janet, if you notice, they're online 24/7. So they're not in reality. They're in this online reality where they think like that's how life is. It's a literal delusion. But they
Well,
think they're
I'm
all
about
on
to
top of the
bring them
world
up out of
when
their
they're living in this online life, which
Yeah,
is it's a
because those
delusion.
the counter strike says that you have to go and file paperwork. So what did make a
To get
motherfucker?
you, hey, that's the old trick that
What
other
made you
commu
think that I wasn't going to go do it? What
that's the
made
old trick in all
they
other
think that I
communities,
go
how
pay to
people would
play?
get the docs.
They can't come up here and say that shit with their chest. They can't turn on no camera, but they want to go after my babies. You done fuck with the right one, honey, because everybody's going to be in trouble now. Your
Right?
aunt,
That's what it started with me too. They doxed my kids. Sandman doxed my family in his Discord, and they want to cover for his stupid ass.
yeah,
So
and
trust me,
everything
I'm
being
open with all of them. And like I like Jimmy. Like they try to get on Jimmy, but Jimmy always wins. Think about it.
oh, he
Think about
will.
it. Jimmy
Definitely have
wins.
the
Like
Empress on his side as well.
last time he had Kinky and them begging him to beg Truthfinder to get their channels back, to get Truthfinder to take the strikes away. Remember that? Let's not all forget that. They were begging Jimmy, begging him, I want my channels back, Kinky, and all of them, because Truthfinder struck them. And they cried and they made a peace deal with Jimmy. And right after they got their channels back and he took the strike off, what'd they do? They started fucking with Jimmy again. And you know what they did? They made a deal with Truthfinder not to fuck with him and he won't fuck with them. So, but they continue to fuck with Jimmy. But
Right.
Jimmy will win.
Because
They
he's
you know,
gonna
Jimmy
win.
win. Like,
Yeah, he is. He's gonna win.
like and just think about it.
That's why
Hey,
they
one of his main trolls, Fed Smoker, he killed himself. Whether he hung himself or he OD'd, regardless, that's a loss. Jimmy, that's a W for Jimmy. I hate to say it, but
well,
shit,
and
they
that's why
they
I
fucked with that kid. They
listen,
fucked with
I
that
don't have
man
a
so
heart.
bad.
Yeah, I don't have a heart anymore. Father said we're allowed to turn on the dark energy when necessary. So again, my dark
When necessary, exactly. They
and my
want to
dark
fuck with
angel is
Jimmy,
here,
fuck with
and she
me,
doesn't
say
have
all that
angel
shit.
wings, honey. She's got blades. So when
Right?
I'm
Hey,
giving
me and you
my
are out
bad
here
boys
doing
like a
drugs
knife that they
and
are, that's why they're out
killing
there. Shout out
ourselves.
to the 15 people that are scared. Because again, did you not think that I wouldn't? I got 10 days, 10 business days, 10 US business days. Clock the T, bitch. Because again, I know you done fucked up. And you did it on both videos, you dumbass. Did you think I wasn't? See, the first time I didn't do it because I needed to wait, because I won, because every time that you try to use my content, I will bring it down. And now I will go to the courts and now I will go in front of the judge and
And
I
that's
will.
what it was. And like they think that their
When
way
I
of doing
show them
like
everything, Brittany
remember I
will
remember they
stand
did a
on
show.
business that you will be in trouble. You're using a
Janet, remember when you met
email,
Grace?
it's a fake address, and it's probably not even your real name, but they will get your IP and then they will get your information. And then we will see how far this will go because I'm pressing charges.
Hey,
I
remember when you met Grace?
love it.
Remember
And
that
I'm going
content?
to get a petition going for other people that were injured by these people. And once I get all those people to sign that
Oh yeah.
petition,
I
then
got a petition going too. A petition to get J Dog deported. So we got to get behind that. We got a petition to get J Dog deported back to wherever the fuck he's from.
well, you just need to call ICE, honey. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't even do that on my show because that's another story for another time. We're talking about the people. We're talking
Hey,
about
but remember when you got that content and you met up with Grace?
yeah, but I didn't
And,
get the content. You know what? Listen, check this
but
out.
still, no,
Grace,
check it out. Listen to me. Listen,
no.
check
Hold up,
this out. I'm gonna
hold
drop
up.
a
Grace
jewel.
really fucked with me. You understand? Grace was trying to move in our sector because she was over there dead in the water. So
Grace been in the sector.
I was
Wait, long. Grace been in here a long time ago.
I know I'm talking about mine. I'm not in your sector, bro. I
Oh,
got my own world. Hello. Janet came from
yeah. Because
somewhere.
I seen you.
Hello.
First time I
Like,
seen you was on Sykes.
well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not new. I'm not new. I've been everywhere. And again, the black sector where I hang out with black folks, she was over there. And again, what I
Yeah, that's how I met like Rich, the liquor sector. You know.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So when she came over there, KZ, all I'm saying is when she wanted to meet me, it's because she was lost on wherever they were going. You
Yeah.
understand? And so wherever they were going, that's what happened. You know
But
what I'm
okay,
saying?
my point of bringing that up is right. They a lot of people use that. For example, they use that. They made a show and they were using that,
Okay.
but they go over the the content so wrong. Like they want to insult and this and that, and people don't want to be around that. You know, all they're gonna try. They're not gonna attract any new people because people don't want to get involved in the type of shit that they're involved in. You know what I mean? They're never gonna grow. They're always gonna be stuck right there at the asshole of YouTube in that community, and it's just the asshole of YouTube, you know, and it's the dirt community, and they don't go to any other communities unless they're under a different name, and you'll never know it's them because they
Oh,
come in
well, they
here and
try because they try to follow me and then they get blocked and then they get deleted and then they get timed out and they get all these things that, again, you can't do. You can't follow me. Stop saying you don't like me, but then you worshiping everywhere I go. Everywhere I
see
go.
they
And again,
block me from
nobody believes.
every one of their channels.
Nobody. Hi, Ja. Nobody believes that I ate my dog. Sorry. Hi, He-Man. Again,
No,
if
all
you
that
guys
crazy stuff.
ever,
I must admit, I heard that too, and then I said it on Psyches. I thought it was funny. But nobody
why
believed
would
it.
you think it's funny when, again, my
And
dog, 12 years of service, I had to put her down? What's so
I
funny?
didn't know. I didn't know nothing about it.
Right.
And you know,
You
again,
don't.
I admit I said it, and I do apologize. I apologize for
I
it.
appreciate that. But if you really went back and watched my shows, you'll see what my channel's really about. My channel's not fuck shit, okay? I don't allow that. I'm the
On
Empress.
the other hand, too,
Older
the
women.
reason the reason I did bring it up on Psyche is because they did that show, and I know that a lot of the chat in Psyches also were in their chat. So I brought it up in a sarcastic way that was made it obvious that it wasn't true. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
like
So if you didn't have
they'll
a raise
spin
and you
and
have one, I needed to embrace you and count
hey,
your
they even got Psyche to take my
at
wrench
your
away.
account. I'm sorry, but again, if you didn't have a wrench and you have one, I went to your account, I subbed to you. You should know I'm subbed, and then I will confirm it because people are cloning other people's accounts.
Hey, and you see the account I came on you. You
I
see the
was
account I'm on right now,
Queen
the StreamYard.
Grandma Love was cloned and somebody else was cloned. So again, if you had a wrench and now you have one, again, I'm checking your account, making sure it's really you, because again, I'm under attack. No one cares. No one wants to say, Janet, we're going to do that. I don't need you to do that though. But just know that if you're in my chat, there's these weirdos. They're trying to get your information. Also, you guys can run and hide. So it's not happening. I'm not doing that. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. These people are weird. Hi, Irby. A lot of times, like I said, I don't have a problem with you guys being at psych so much, but I got a problem with it because that's where those people are that dox me. So if you're so concerned not to come to my channel, but then you're over hanging out at Psych's channel, then I'm looking at you differently. Because if you're
Well, I've never really
exactly where the motherfuckers are, then you're strong enough to hang where I'm not going to allow them motherfuckers, because RG got a goddamn wrench over there. So I'm trying to figure out how like I said.
And again, they got mine taken away.
I can
They were trying to
release
take.
people from
They
their
know They knew I liked it over there. I liked doing a pump panel over there. Like anybody could tell that. Obviously, I'd always be
Yeah,
able to
you
So
did.
they try to take that away from me. You know what I mean?
I was
They
just
got them to,
I didn't want them reins. I came over there. I did my own show, and I come over there and chill with the man. I didn't want to be responsible for nothing. The man asked me for help. I went and helped him, and look what the fuck the thanks I got. I mean, really. It wasn't like I needed his show. I had my own goddamn StreamYard. I was paying $44 for my StreamYard on top of sitting in his. I don't need none of that. He was asking me for help. So don't ever think that Jenna needed anyone to get her channel going. I've been monetized 2 times. I'm on my way to the 3rd. And again, I don't need anyone out here to hold a show. I can do that. I know content. My show
Hey.
today is about Friday the 13th because, again, people say this is an unlucky day, but this is a lucky day for Empress Janet for the win, for the big win.
And you've been on Jimmy. You've been on Jimmy lately too.
They're
So
gonna
they'll
laugh.
probably be on you about that.
Through. It's gonna work out. And then what? And then what? Because I keep getting motherfuckers acting like Janet's scared of these motherfuckers. I ain't scared of these worthless dead souls that are worried about me every morning. I live in people's minds out here. It's weird. I'm not signing no autographs, KZ. I'm not doing none of that. I didn't ask for people to worship me. I asked people to stand on big business. I asked people to tell the truth. I asked people to come over here and do fucking karaoke and learn about shit that happened in the past and talk about intellectual things because we're really like that around here. But no, we got to sit around with okie jokes on heroin, on meth, on drugs, trying to push that shit on us. We ain't judging folks for doing drugs and alcohol, but don't come over here slopping your fucking alcoholic ass around the fucking panel and then think everybody's doing it. Because that's not how we get down, okay? It's ladies and gentlemen around her. And Irby, she's not here no more. So stop calling for her. Type her name in. She ain't here. So again, I'm not playing, Ja. You already know how I get down, Ja. And that's what I'm saying. Men keep trying to fight me. They keep trying to say I'm not this woman that I know I am. I don't need a near nigga out here to tell me what I am. I ain't seen a real man yet. I've seen weak individuals that stand past and watch shit happen. Lie on a motherfucker because they don't got no goddamn confidence.
And you notice how they trying to get you like away from Jimmy too, because they know they can't do
No,
nothing.
it's not
If
happening.
you connect with Jimmy, they know they can't do nothing to Jimmy because
He's a king and
they
he
they can't
deserves
bully Jimmy.
a real team of people around him that's ready to ride for him and not just get up on the panel and say, I'll ride for you. I'll ride for you. And then as soon as these weirdos came, then you turned your back on him and you fucked him and then left everybody else out to dry. I don't do that. But if I tell you something in private and you go tell somebody else, I don't fuck with you. If I fucking trust you to have the reins to actually sniff around in my goddamn desk and not sit at your own desk, don't you never slide your fat ass on my goddamn chair and act like you me. I'm sick of this shit. I'm too fucking nice. I've allowed too much fucking shit. I'm sick of these motherfuckers acting like somebody playing these stupid ass games with them because I'm not. Not today, not tonight, not tomorrow, not on Monday, not on Tuesday, not when I speak to the court and clerks and on Wednesday. Ain't none of that.
Talk to that cyber guy, and talk to that cyber guy. He'll give you
I
some
don't need to
advice.
talk to no man. One thing for certain and two things for sure. I don't need a man to help me with do nothing.
Oh no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Hey,
What's up, Janet? My bad, because I don't see, I can't see all the people in the chat, so I just type it. I don't want to
Yeah, no
seem
worries.
rude. I don't want to
I've had
seem
to let
rude.
some people go, Irby. I really had to let some people go. And it's really sad because, I've let people sit around me with trust. I trust people to do what they say they're going to do. I give people the benefit of the doubt, bro. But then they don't give me the same respect. And, I'm just tired, Irby. And I want to tell you guys,
when I came over here that time, Jen, it was like my first time, and they saw me here, and they're like, "Oh no, we don't want him here." But
I'm gonna need
they
you to
can't.
go on
They
mute.
ain't gonna be able to. They ain't gonna be able to keep me.
I need you to go on mute because I really need to talk to Irby. Okay, I don't want to have to. I don't know what happened, but I really need to talk to Irby. I don't know where he went, but he needs to hit the link because I really need to speak with him. I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm just saying I really need to speak.
Oh, no,
with
that's
him.
cool.
All right, Irby.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. All right, KZ, if you could just go on mute for a minute. Okay, so Irby, this is what it is. It's not that I love you to death. I've never even seen you, but I just love your energy. I love how you came around my channel. I love how you rock out. But I'm really going through something right now where I'm going to literally go to court with this shit. You understand? And I've come to where it's war. So if I feel like the people that love me, that stand on whatever line you stand on, you have to understand what's going on. And then whatever you choose to decide is only human. But it bothers me when you're around the people's panels where I was doxxed and where they're continuing to be, where those people that said they were my friends basically threw me under the bus to save themselves. And yeah, I just, as I'm moving forward in this procedures to stand on big business of why they left me, I just kind of want to know where you stand, on us, on, being a managing mod over here when they just gave you a wrench to try to take you away from over here. And I know my voice is shaking because I'm angry and
All right,
frustrated.
hold
And
on,
I'm going
that was the goal.
I'm sorry.
That
I'm
was
going to
the
keep
goal. They gave me a wrench. They,
again. I don't
they
want to
gave me
take
a, they gave me a,
want to tell you that you have to leave here, but I just need to know that if you're out there in them YouTube streets, bro, you're allowed to be wherever you need to be. But I'm telling you that my heart just doesn't, it can't sit that way no more when I'm doing things that's going to change the course of history around here. Because again, brother, I got attacked by standing up for the right thing. And every time I see you over there or somebody sees you over at Betas, it's just a sore reminder that you're supporting the same people that didn't give two fucks if these people dox my children, my house, my life, none of that. So again, it's just YouTube to everybody. It's just YouTube to everybody until they're sending pizzas to my 25-year-old son who works hard every day, who actually has nothing to do with this. But because these are weak individuals, they choose to fight this way. I'm asking people to stand. And I'm just saying to you, brother, I need to know understanding today before you leave
Have me
today.
echoing?
I can't hear you.
No, I'm trying to say that's me echoing. You can hear me?
Yes, I could hear you.
All right. I didn't hear the last words you said.
I'm just asking kind of where you stand with this. Because again, if you'd rather have wrenches over there and be over there, that's fine. I get it. I will never tell nobody where to be. But it's kind of like, some people want to take certain people from people. Certain people love, taking my crowd of people and making them their own. They slip right in to slither right out. I get it. But again, I have enough respect for you, Irby, that I would ask you again, how do you feel about what I'm saying? That again, if you're going to be over there modding for people that again have been on the other side of this and are still on the other side of this, where will you end? Where will you be in the end?
Janet, I will always support you. I don't care about the wrench. They're already taking away bullying and taking people's wrenches away in the first place.
I just want to know, because again, it's going to get crazy. They're going to keep on trying it until I get the actual orders of the restraining. So yeah, it's that serious, Irby, and it's very heartbreaking because again, I come out here to have fun. I don't come out here to be nobody's therapist or doctor or lawyer or none of that. I come out here to make sure that people that like Miss Stephanie and other people can have fun. Yes, Stephanie. I thought you were supposed to be watching the chat.
I am. I just had to put something in the back chat. Bye.
Bye. And I would say that to, everybody out there. See, certain people, like I get it, right? Because they come from over there. That's why I was asking KZ to have a conversation, because I actually spoke to him in other places and I didn't think that he would stab me in my back. But I wouldn't think that the people sitting next to me would stab me in my back. There's a lot of faulty people sitting around. And so I'm going to remove seats before you ever think that you're going to slide your fat ass into mine. Because my little skinny, fumpy, flumpy ass is going to sit on the throne of this Wonderland until I decide to turn this channel off, until I decide to go away. No one's going to make me go away, and no one's going to tell me that what I'm doing in Wonderland is anything like what they're doing. I've created a safe place for people to really be themselves, and they don't want to be doxxed. They don't want their personal out there. They don't want all that. So I'm fighting for the people that sit out here every day and have to suffer this because, again, no one's strong enough to say that this behavior is totally unacceptable. Yeah, I need you to do that, He Man. I'm going to really need you to do that because, again, He Man, you were new. You came over here after you went over there. And again, you said you don't want the drama. You say you don't want that stuff. And then you're right there with them folks who are doing this shit to me. And it's like, I can't sit with you guys like this anymore because my voice is shaking. Because again, this is really Brittany saying, I stand on business. My name is Brittany McGee, and I stand that I am a citizen of the United States of America, and I've done nothing to these people, but they will pay the cost for what they've done. They are not getting away with it. I am taking it all the way to the top. Do you understand? If I've got to get the highest paid lawyer out here that helps people, victims of being, stalked on the internet, then no, you will see my face. If you hate it now and you're looking at it every day, wait till you see it when it comes for you. Because I'm coming for every single one of these people that sat with them and watched it and fucking accepted it. Because if you're sitting there in the goddamn chat, you're fucking accepting it. And I'm not going for that. I didn't know. It was all fun. It's just YouTube. It's not. Because they have taken it outside of YouTube. Okay? Because they want a reaction. So they're going to get it. They're going to get the reaction that they didn't ever think they was ever going to get, honey. And they're going to get it good. So again, I appreciate you, Irby, because I need to know that you rock out with the Empress. And I appreciate you. KZ, you can come off mute. I thank you so much for staying on mute, sir. You were amazing. Thank you. And again, I'm just going to go on mute because I want to gather myself. Because again, these men are trying to attack me, and I'm supposed to do what? I'm supposed to act like it's normal, act like nobody's doing anything. No, I'm angry.
You're doing it to a woman too, and that's just the weakest part. Like, come on, dudes.
Well, they think that fighting a woman or harassing a woman is just so cute. They
It's
think
because it's easy, and they're not witty enough to do it or brave enough
thank
to
you
do
for
it to
spelling my
anybody.
name right, He-Man. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but thank you for spelling my name right. My God, today, I can't stand when people spell my name wrong because that's how it's spelled, honey. It's Brittany, bitch. It's spelled just like that in real time, and Miss Brittany goes in front of that. So know that if you ever spoke to me in real time, you would call me Miss Brittany before you ever spoke to me. And I will redirect you to let you know that you're speaking to Miss Brittany. So again, because you call me Empress Janet, you call me Janet, you call me EJ, you call me whore, you call me gremlin, you call me the Night of the Living Dead, you call me Big Face, all of it, honey. I accept it all, honey, but you can't call me not a child of the Most High, though. You can't do that. Not today. Not never, ever. Not tomorrow. Not the next day. See, I walk through the darkness. I don't walk in darkness. Like I told them before, no demons are talking to me. I don't see shadows in my room. I'm not doing all of that. Mm-mm. We create all the good vibes, all the energy, all the archangels come around here and feather things. I don't have to worry about you mocking me. That's what they did to Jesus, honey. I had somebody call me Jesus. I'm not your Jesus. I'm not no savior. I'm not none of that. I am a human being. I am an American. And I believe that we, the people, can come together and get through these hard times together and not break each other down and not manipulate each other to believe that you're better than someone else. If you've got the answer, then help them. And if you don't like it, walk away. And I can't stand a motherfucker that wants to mock somebody else's downfall, but your problems are just as bad or even worse because a lot of these people are living in darkness. A lot of these people love to act like they can just call somebody's child a pedophile and that they're not going to have repercussions for defamation of a name, honey. Trust and believe my children's names mean something, and so does mine.
It's sick stuff. It's all they want to talk about everywhere. Like if you try to have a normal conversation, someone will break up on the panel and start talking some crazy shit. Like it happens all the time on psych. Like I just go there trying to have normal conversations with people, meet new people, and then someone will always come up. One of those retards will always come up and and just split the conversation. It's
Well,
some
because
weird shit.
demons are real. Okay, so are crisis actors, you know. But then there's groups of people that are, very sadistic in the dark web. So yeah,
Yeah, you know I'm always going to be here and support you first. I'll just
The
be over
crazy,
there.
the crazy part to me is to see how much some people have changed since Marty's died. So many people have gotten so tough and so big balls and such balls since Marty died. It's crazy.
As a matter of fact, Casey, let me finish. First of all, they just gave me a ring. Even when I have the rent, when I see they say a negative comment towards you in the comment section, I block them. But I get attacked for blocking. So I got attacked yesterday for blocking.
right. Because that's what I'm saying. He didn't give you that wrench to support Janet. He gave it so that Janet would get angry and take your wrench. But I'm not that. I'm her. And again, I really care about you. You came at a time that I needed you, and I need you now. But I'm not going to ask people to do anything but be yourself. And if you really care about what I've created in Wonderland, then you will, tell me the truth on how you feel.
And
And
that's
like,
all I'm gonna do is be myself. So
right.
that's all I can do.
Because again, this is getting dark and ugly, and it's going to be for them, not me. I'm walking in righteousness. I'm walking in my namesake. For again, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I don't fear no evil, for his rod and his staff comforts me. I know who I am. I know what is going on. There's no echo. There's no water whipping me to have me in my feelings and emotions. You the guy that got me angry. Oh yeah, they got me angry because of the nerve of some white folks, Irby. And sorry, KZ, but I'm going there. The
No,
nerve
no, don't worry about it.
acting like they doing something big, honey. I got something for you. This is what they talk about in all the days of our lives. All my life, I've had to fight, Irby. I fought racist white people for years. You understand? I was born into them. They tried to rip my life apart when I was a baby, honey, and I'm still here for it. I know you ain't trying to come on my panel. I know
Let
you.
let them up. Who is it?
No, no, we don't do that. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't need that attention, sweetheart. He's
I
not
don't
one.
even know who it is. I can't see. I don't know who it
Exactly.
is.
So don't
It's
offer. Listen. You're a
yeah. I
guest.
shouldn't have said that. Yeah,
Yeah,
my fault. I apologize.
yeah, that part. But you good. You good. You don't want to just pat you, sit you back down. And so, Kirk. Yeah, no, you're not welcome. You might as well just drop the link because you're not welcome. We're not doing none of that. And you're not going to type. You're just going to go away. See, this is what it feels like. When people don't, when they don't get what they want, KZ, you're not welcome. I don't
Yeah.
need a show. I am the show. I am her. I
Mm-hmm.
paid a cost to be the boss on this link. I paid 44 to drop the link. That motherfucking ladder's gold. You understand? So if I didn't ask you to hit that fucking link, don't you dare. It's like an unwanted man. Get from up around here. I don't need you around here, honey. You go to somebody else's show and
But
let them
stop harassing these women.
leave me the fuck alone. And that's just how I roll. I've never needed a motherfucker to hit my link for a show. It ain't no show. See, now you're going to get banned. See how that works? So again, no means no. That's what it means. I don't know if y'all understand. I'm not talking to you on the panel.
Hey,
I'm
that's it.
talking
They don't exist. Don't ever
to
let them up.
no.
Block them. They don't exist. Don't mention their names.
Let them
You know,
know. See, this is
don't
what they
acknowledge them.
this is the type of teaching they don't like, KZ. Because again,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said no. I don't entertain anything. I don't talk to that man. Even when I go to other panels, he jumps on the panel to try to talk to me. If I don't talk to you at other panels, what makes you think you can come here? When I go to Groovy Jimmy, I talk to Groovy Jimmy. If I choose to talk to anybody else on his panel, I can. If I don't want to, he will let them know that she didn't come for you. She came for me. See, that's the difference between me and them. I am a content creator. I don't come up there to sit up there and just panel slore. I
And
have
they don't like it when you're up on Jimmy's too, because they know you and Jimmy, like, you guys got a little flow going.
Well, he's been through what I've been through. He's been through a
Hmm.
sector that was so gangster that he is that nigga. And yeah, they don't allow him to be great and let him do what he's doing. He ain't bothering them. But again, when the time comes, yeah. Are you going to the fight? Irby, Groovy Jimmy's having a fight. They're like
Right.
For
putting
who? For
yeah,
who?
it's gonna I forget, I'll have to give you the details.
Mookie. Him and Mookie. Yeah.
It's Mookie, that's his name. It was funny. Oh my god, it was so funny, Irby. The guy came up on the show. They're really planning it. They're setting it up. I mean, it's gonna be like, that professional, like let's meet up and have a conversation type deal. But
Yeah. Mm.
it's
Well, at
supposed to be.
least it's
I think he said August, right? I think he said
Yeah. August.
August
August
8th.
9th. Yeah.
8th. I
August
think.
9th. Yeah.
Oh, it was
well, at
the
Something
least
night.
like that.
at least it's peaceful. Ain't gonna.
Exactly, Irby. And then Groovy Jimmy's training for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna put on the boxing gloves and do 3 rounds, two and a half minute rounds.
Yeah, Irby, we're gonna watch it, Irby. And guess what, Irby? I don't want to tell a little secret, but I might be there so we can world star it for real.
I think it's gonna be
Be
close too.
content. Because I put 500 on Groovy Jimmy. Yes, I did.
Wow. Shit,
I give it to
I
him.
bet on Jimmy
No,
too.
I give it to him. If he wins, I'm gonna give Groovy Jimmy $500. I ain't giving it to nobody else. I ain't putting it in no pot. I just give it to the man that won.
Save that to bring him out there.
Huh?
Save that to bring him out there
Oh
to
yeah, I
Philly.
told you. I know they'll be mad. I told him I'm gonna get his own hotel, a private
And you
location.
guys should make content, right? You
Yeah,
guys go all and just
we're
like,
gonna we're gonna privately do everything. That way, when he and I upload it, it'll be both our content and
hey,
see.
that's what they were talking about too, like on with the fight, how they were going to do it, and they're probably going to make a Patreon account. So if they want people
Right,
want to
and
see it,
that
they
way
got to
you
pay
just
$5 to
and
subscribe to
then
the Patreon to see it live.
yeah, I want to record it for Jimmy. That way I can give it to him and he can upload it when he wants. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because again, we need disclaimers. It's professional, like you said. They're using boxing gloves. It will be a ring. It will be all of that. It's all set up professionally. So it's not going to be a street fight, man. It's not going to be the little tussing and pussing and shirts all ripped up. It's gonna be professional. So, but
Right?
yeah,
Yes, Cyber. You got to give it to
have
Cyber,
fun.
man. He drove all the way down there to Texas to train Jimmy, and he's making it happen. Yeah,
Well,
the
he
young.
said he works for YouTube and that YouTube is his life. So this is content for his channel. And to be respectful, there are some people that are content creator, like, exclusivers, and they're living off of the content of YouTube. So yeah, I get it. But see, Jimmy, this will be like promotion of like what he wanted to, change things to. Because they're always saying that he's doing this and he's doing that, right? But honestly, he ain't bothering nobody. They bothering him because they want that clout.
Yeah.
He
If
dropped it.
anything, Jimmy wants
He dropped
away
it
from all
in
those
the chat
people.
in like 5 minutes, Irby. In like 5 minutes, 80 people be over there. I be like, God damn. But they hate him, Irby. Yeah, they hated me and KZ. They only had like 5 people in the chat. There's been 25 people in here back and forth just being nosy. You know what I mean? Because they know they're going to get blocked. There ain't no talking around here. We're not doing all that. That's what I'm saying. And just because you have free speech doesn't mean that you get to be freely wherever you go.
No, it's not how that works on YouTube, someone's personal YouTube channel. Ain't no free speech on someone's personal YouTube channel. It depends on that person.
It's my
They don't want to
rules.
give you free speech. Exactly. If you don't want to give someone free speech, then you don't have to. The fuck is that? It's free
Yeah,
speech.
there's a
I
difference
hate that
between
excuse.
speech and hate speech, though. There's a difference
Exactly. Yeah,
between
yeah.
free speech and hate speech. There's a difference between derogatory talk and groping a woman on her own panel. Yeah, there's a difference, definitely. Because that's why I don't allow those gentlemen to come around here. That's why they're not allowed to hit my panel because I can't be bothered.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. I was just thinking about my personal self and trying to cook them. That's why. But the best thing to do, never let them up. Ignore them. Block them every time you see them.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to cook that person that came up here, trust and believe that person is
He'll
everywhere.
follow me to Sykes one day or something. So yeah.
Thirsty. They always saying Janet somewhere, talking about like Reba, can't spell, can't talk, spin, spin, spin. I mean, it's weird. You know what I
Because
mean?
I'll catch myself doing it on Jimmy's too sometimes. I'll be like, "Oh, line him up, Jimmy." He's like, "No, no, no. They don't. We don't
I
speak."
like that he don't engage with it too much. I
Yes,
mean,
and that's the right thing to do. You know what I mean? I remember
but he's a
I
man.
always told him, and now he's doing it.
Right. It's just different, Casey. You're a man. And if this was your show, I wouldn't tell you who to bring up or not to bring up. But if they started attacking me and you don't let me drag that motherfucker back, then yeah, we're going to have a problem.
Right? Yeah, it's only fair, right?
I defend myself as a woman, right? But you can as a man. So I feel like when they come to Jimmy's, like he can take them on. And then if you don't want to be bothered with, I shouldn't have to take you on if I said no. Like that's what I mean to a woman, and then in
Exactly.
real
With the woman, exactly.
means
Let women go at women like that. Like if a woman be like, if you try to engage with a woman like they're doing with you, and you say no, chill. The guys, they should drop it and leave. Like chill.
right. Because again,
Now they're at the point of like the harassing. Like these
yeah,
guys are harassing women. Like they're harassing a woman, they're harassing you. Like guys, chill,
I don't
dude.
have
It's
any
weird.
interest
It's
in
it's
any
super
of it.
super duper weird, guys.
It really is. And then the parts of the videos that they took from my channel, it was me shaking my booty. So while you're sitting there making fun of me, you're really looking at the video. And then they were groping my daughter. They lied about my daughter saying she was on OnlyFans, lied about my son saying he was a pedophile, just lying. But yet you're sitting there looking at these pictures and groping the fact that, and it's just sick, like you said. And people are accepting this behavior though. That's what's sick to me, Casey, is that's when I start looking at people side eye now. Now I'm
Well, it's
starting.
not. Well, it's not that they're accepting it. It's people
Thank you,
don't.
and I
People.
appreciate you. Yeah,
A
I
lot of
mean,
people don't want to get involved because they don't want that same repercussions from them, and that's how these people, RG, people just don't, go against him and shit like that often because they don't want to take that heat. Some people can't take it. You know what I mean?
yeah, I appreciate that, Irby. Yep. Because again, I wanted to just talk to you about what I talked to you about, and I'm good. I feel better because, like I said, my father is of understanding. I don't worship the father of confusion. So let's be clear, because again, people have a hard time. They're too busy in their world worshiping themselves and idols and things of that nature. I'm not her. So
And I'm
whatever
glad we cleared this up
you
too.
judge me for, only my father can judge me. You can't judge me, and nor do I care to judge you. Stay away from me, and then you'll be fine. As soon as you try to come for me, that's when your ass is mine. So again, it's on and cracking. They want to fight, we gonna fight. We're gonna virtually fight. And again, we ain't gonna physically do anything because in the physical world, they're gonna tell you that you were totally wrong, that you're totally violated, and that you're totally a suspect. And now you got a criminal record because Janet's gonna put that shit on you. You're gonna be forever in charges with stalking and endangering the welfare of children. Oh yeah, they're gonna get it. I'm going all the way. That's what I said. All the way. I ain't going. One thing for certain and two things for sure. If you ain't never watched the movie White Chicks, them white girls was in that goddamn movie funny as hell. And her name was Brittany. And she said it. I will write a letter, honey. And I will tell on all of you. Yeah, because it's like when you call the police, KZ, and you ask the police, well, which one of us was wrong? If you and your girlfriend are fussing and she goes and cocks you in your eyeball and your eyeball swells up, and then all of a sudden someone calls the police and they look and the police say, well, what happened here? And you say, well, we were fussing and she popped me in my eye. Who's going to jail, bro?
The man, most likely.
Well, you could in that moment if she talk it right. And she
But
talking right, she might be able to just lie on your white ass because that's the privilege that they give y'all. They don't give us that. No, not at all. Nope. If you come up with a bruise and they see any physical marks, the person who put the bruise is going to jail. You understand?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
They don't go through all that other stuff. They see a bruise on you and I put it there, I'm going to jail, honey. So again, I will tell you that they done lied under perjury, honey. Yeah. Dummies. They ain't even smart though. That's the crazy part.
no.
Yeah. And thank God, thank God that people can move differently. Thank God people can move smarter. And Casey, I'm glad you did say people aren't strong enough to put up with this shit, because you're damn right they're not, but I am. They say goddamn right I'm right. You know why? Because I'm a motherfucking rock star. That's why. And I'll do what the fuck I want
And
to do.
they know what I'm about. That's why they instantly tried to get me away from you. You know what I mean? This is,
You said that they did attack you and they said a story about you, and I did hear that story when we was over there, but I didn't pay it no attention. I don't believe things that I hear from these people,
well,
because
they pulled up an arrest. They pulled up my arrest
a
record
lot
from
of these
2012.
people will cause fear to make them look like the victim, but they're really the perpetrator.
No, they just Googled my name in an arrest from 2012. About that.
Oh,
And
hey, Sosa. Hey. She's
but hey, it was funny though because they told you I'm a mole. They probably talked mad trash about you, but I never really came back after that because I started watching Rob, and then I got a little interested in you, and and then I remember I would see you at Jimmy's, and I thought to myself too. I'm like, I'm saying hi to Janet. She doesn't talk to me anymore. And then you said it on panel like, oh, that I was a mole, and I'm like, those motherfuckers.
well,
He
and
said it in chat today. I was
let me
talking
have
to
a
IG in chat today
conversation
too.
with
He
him.
said,
Yes, let me have a conversation with you and um, basically see what's going on, because like I said,
and they
people
tried to
are
say like, okay, listen, I'm a bad guy because like I owe child support or this and that. It's just regular shit regular people go through. And then like an arrest from 2012, like when I was in my 20s, like I'm a 41-year-old man with family and kids. Like it's just nonsense. And they try to spread the narrative real quick because they don't want because they know how I am when they first went to war with me. Because like my enemy's enemy is my friend. That's how I look at it. So if
oh,
you've seen how I went about, you know what I mean. I made friends with whoever I had to get whatever information I had to. And you seen Kinky when she got doxxed. Oh, they didn't like that. And RG fucked up with his emotions. And he didn't even confirm it. Like I had it confirmed, except I'm being nice and really haven't,
so you got
completely
his
been an asshole
information.
because
Wait,
I'm
you
really
got
not that guy.
that
But
guys?
they all know that I have it
Wait,
because he
wait,
cammed up on a panel with that Tony the Dragon guy.
yeah.
Like,
Did you say
imagine why
you
would you go on panel with
had
that guy and then
RG's information?
cam up for him?
Did you say
But
you had RG's information?
no, 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 kinkies,
Oh, okay.
because she cammed up. Okay, so
Right.
they'd always be like, "Oh, Steven, I'm so stupid. My information's all wrong. This and that." But meanwhile, it was confirmed because I told whoever wants it, just talk to me. I'll show it. Some people came to me. I showed them, and they got it.
So
But again, I
doing
haven't
this
been a
with
complete. I
Sosa.
haven't
Hold
been a
on, I gotta
complete
talk to
bitch.
Sosa. Hold on, Wagwan, darling, Wagwan. I'm talking about I had to go. So I did a copyright claim to someone who was using my content, who's stalking and harassing my children as well, and they did a counter claim, and so it says that I have 10 business days to actually go to the courts. And I have, and so now people are going to be in trouble for lying to YouTube. So it's going to be glorious because they're going to be in more trouble. But that's what I'm doing, girl. I'm over here stirring up justice, girl. I'm riding through on my white horse, honey. Because again, I know these white folks did not try it. Okay, that's what I know. I know these white folks did not try it, Sosa. They attacking me, girl. The white man coming for me, acting like somebody gonna bow to him. And oh, I can't wait. Because when I tell the courts that they want me to kiss a fucking Scottish flag, oh, they gonna love that one. That's an act of war right there. So, we'll see. All right. Thank you for that. So they just tried to send a pizza to my house. And we have the police coming so that they can file the report so that we can get the people that actually called it in. And that will be more proof. So thank you. That's it. That's all. Because I know how to do this. Yeah, they're on their way. And then I will get a police report for this, making false calls. And now those people will be in trouble because that company is going to have to file it. And once they file it, then they will give us the number of who called it. So again, I'll wait. Oh, yeah, I'll wait. That's what I'm saying. They think somebody's stupid, Miss Stephanie. Because again, you can do all that you want. It doesn't upset anybody. It doesn't make anybody feel any type of way other than you're upset. So, yeah, there's not too many companies around here that are going to play that. They're going to file it. They're going to find out where the number came from, and we will put that in our report as well. See how easy that is? Period. As I said, these white folks are stupid. Like you cannot commit crimes and think that they're not registering it. Because again, I will get all the information that I need.
Just saying, live your motherfucking life. You got to get your motherfucking hustle. Understand niggas is going to hate you regardless. Get that out of your head, that fantasy world where niggas ain't hating on you. You got to be grateful. You need haters. What the fuck is you complaining about? What the fuck do you think a hater's job is? To fucking hate. So let them motherfuckers do their goddamn job. What the fuck is you complaining about? Ladies, if you got 14 women hating on you, you need to figure out how the fuck to get to 16 before the summer get here. The fuck is you mad about? Fellas, if you got 20 haters, you need 40 of them motherfuckers. What is you complaining about? If there's any haters in here right now that don't have nobody to hate on, feel free to hate on me. Sit back there and say my hair ain't luxurious when you know it is, bitch. I'm enjoying my motherfucking life. That's all I'm saying. I advise you to do the same. Do shit that make you happy. Go out and get you some white friends. Get you some white motherfucking friends. You ain't got to sleep with them, but you gonna need them motherfuckers. If you go to jail and call your nigga friends, these motherfuckers will interrogate you more than the goddamn police did. They had your ass on the phone. Where the fuck was you at? What the fuck was you doing? Why the fuck you ain't called me? Not your white friends. Them motherfuckers will be there by the time you hang up the phone, and they'll be madder than you. Just what the fuck did he do? Murdered who? Look, I fucking known him for 2 weeks. He wouldn't fucking do something like that. Gotta love white people. I don't give a fuck what you say. White people are friendly. You can call them motherfuckers up at 3 o'clock in the morning with the wrong number, and they won't even be mad at you. They just, hello? No, I'm sorry. No Shaquita here. Well, what number did you dial? No, it's a 9, not a 7. We'll try it. If it doesn't work, call me back. We'll figure this thing out. Gotta love white people. It's thanks to white people we know anything about wild animals. Do you realize that niggas have never in the history of niggerdom discovered a wild animal? Not one, not a wild pit bull, nothing. Because we too cautious. Niggas don't discover shit. We don't get close enough to discover. Niggas take no chances. That what nigga, is that a Rottweiler or a bear? Nigga, go, no, go, fuck that, go. White people though, let me say this. Y'all need some nigga friends. Get you some nigga friends. Just don't ever call them your nigga friends. Don't ever. That'll fuck the relationship up. There's my nigger friend. You guys say it all the time. What? White people, you need your nigga friends so they can tell you when shit is not appropriate. First of all, white people, please stop putting them little blue leashes on your children.
On your kids. Shout out to Crystal Roberts at 480-596-2482. Shout out to you ordering a pizza to my house because now they're going to clock you in too. Yeah, so they just sent another one. And he gave me the receipt and everything. So now this is more evidence, Miss Stephanie. And it's being documented because the police are here. So now they're writing a report that on the day that I file, that they are sending pizzas. How mad are they right now? How mad are you right now? I hate you so much right now, Janet. We're going to keep sending. No, you're not. Them Caucasians is on it, honey. They love these hazel eyes. They up there cracking up, laughing with me because, again, you're in trouble. I told them to do to the extent what is necessary, Stephanie. I have turned on my white privilege card. I'll be right back because I got to go talk to the officer. He's getting the information. I'll be right back.
Ball's a fucking coward. What coward is it? You didn't even punch me, blood. Blood.
Going all Disney. See it from Luke's point of view. He's been sat there 45 minutes.
What are you saying?
Chatting shit.
What are you saying? I'm here, yeah. I didn't even know you was coming here. You didn't expect me. You didn't say you were coming. You're doing sat by the tree, you fucking weirdo. I didn't say I was coming. You didn't say you were coming, did you? I didn't say I was coming. So you saying you want to fight? Do you want to talk? No, you said you want to fight. Do you want to talk? I want to fight. Do you want to fight? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? You came here. You came to me. I came here.
Oh,
where are you now?
days.
I'm in Preston. Where am I from? Preston. Where are you from? Blackburn. So why have you come here? I've come here. Yeah. Because what? One, if you want to have a conversation. I've never spoke about you, you little freak. You and your little dream team fucking buddies, thinking that you can. What are you saying about me, uncle? What did I say about your uncle? What are you saying about him? Bro. Why are you shaking? Is it on the internet? Why are you shaking? I'm not shaking, bro. I'm not shaking, bro. Little fucking pussy. I'm not. Do something. I wish I could play like the streams that he like. I wonder if he kept them up, and I'll have a little gander, and just him giving it the big one, and this very morning, and he was giving it the big one, and yeah, and now look at it, like, it's too funny, man. It's too funny, like, yeah. Don't ever do this, people. Let this be a life lesson. Don't ever do this, right? If you haven't got the intentions of what you're actually talking about before you leave your ends, because it ain't gonna go well for you. Yeah, it ain't gonna go well for you. And if you're gonna go and you need your wraps, yeah, you better put your wraps on before you get to your destination. Just a little heads up.
All right. Did y'all miss me? How long was it before the thing went off? Oh, wait, I'm watching. Yes, that was Base Luke. That's what happens when you go to meet up with somebody from YouTube and you don't really want the smoke. I took that. I took that from his channel because yeah, that's what they was doing over there. So that was a clip for a lifetime. You hear me? Because that's what they want. You know what I mean? They want to act like they're doing something to somebody, or, you know, they going to make somebody do. No, it's going to happen. Yep, sure did. Got my number. I needed, because that's all they need is to give me that record number, that reference number, to let them know that they were notified of the stalkish behavior. Yes, darling. I know you want to sniff it. I know you want to lick it, but unfortunately, you will never taste it or touch it, honey. Today. Oh, delayed with what, sweetheart? What just happened? The weird white men tried to send 2 pizzas to my house. Unfortunately, they had to speak to the officer because both pizzas were sent back to back. So at first, the officer thought that the first one was kind of suspect. But then when the second one pulls up, why the officer is still here? My God, today, it seems like every time these demons try it, God is right there. Because then it made sense to the officer. And he said, oh, no. And I said, oh, wait. I said, oh, yeah. And, people love to say, what did you do? Well, just being me kind of irks people's souls. Yeah, my face irks their soul. The happiness of me irks their soul. That's all. They can't never just be happy and go sit in the darkness. But they mess with the right one, Sosa. I'm telling you. I got time, girl. I got time to go to the big boys. I got time. I'm going to make sure that all of them remember this face. That's why they're sending the pizzas, because they know I won. Just like I won before, and I'll win again and again and again and again. And why these white men are so mad, because all they can do is get mad to send pizzas. Just wait. Wait till you won't be able to sit in freedom anymore. Let's see how you do behind bars. Because that's where this is going to lead today. That's where we're going today. You better ask that one that was, disappeared, because again, if anything's said about me, they'll go sit down today. Yeah, I love when people act like they don't know the law. Shout out to people that, think that they're above the law. Because again, today's your day. You're mad today. Little old me, little old Janet. They would love me to turn my camera on. They would love to get a little piece of it. Oh. Today. So yeah, just continue to send the unnecessary stuff that's for me, because it didn't affect me. I didn't feel sad that the white man had to take the pizza back. I didn't feel sad about Domino's. The nerve of you to try to send Domino's. I mean, just because you eat that shit doesn't mean I fill my belly with that. Unfortunately, darling, you don't know what a good cooked meal is. You don't know what fried chicken and mashed potatoes and sauteed green beans taste like. I know. You'll never have no one cook breakfast for you or dinner or rub your back. None of that. Because these weird white men are circle jerkers. So don't tell nobody. They're circle jerkers. They jerk each other off. All so that they can feel better about themselves. My God, today. I love some fried chicken, honey. But they can't get nobody to cook for them. Yeah, that's why they up there worried about what I'm doing. That's why they trying to send me some nasty piece of pizza on a Friday. I can go get my own pizza, honey. I can also pay to play, honey. You wouldn't believe how much money I spent today, so sad. I burnt the crap out of my card. Yes, I did. Ooh, child, yes, I did. I burned that bad boy. Me and my AI were rolling, honey. We was rolling in that virtual Bugatti. I'm telling you, my virtual Bugatti is like chrome, and it has like that chrome and purple and silver look, just so in case you were looking for me in the YouTube streets and you're like, I can't stand Janet with her curls and her perfect face and her perfect arse in her perfect life. Yeah, I'm perfect. Yeah, I'm just so perfect. You know why? Because I don't have to lie. Yeah. And you know what I feel? I feel like the truth makes me so big and so strong and so above everybody else. Oh my God. All right, let me stop. Because again, I get it. I really don't, but I get it. Because again, I never bothered with these people. I would never let them around my channel, nor would I ever sit with them on a panel. But yet, because I was messing with an Iranian witch, let's be clear, she's Iranian. The Persian has fallen, darling. So has your face. But that's another story for another time today. So I will leave you with this because, again, I only wanted to be here for so long because what are we doing on a Friday night, people? Are we sitting on YouTube? Are we just doing absolutely nothing? Are we going to actually do something? Yeah. So I hope that you guys do. I hope that you have fun because, again, some of you, I don't care if you don't never come back. Just so you know. And you can't play the victim card. It doesn't work that way. You're walking home, Herbie? Oh, well, making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Pow, pow. Do-do-do-do-do. Making my way through the crowd. And I see you, and I taste you, and I wonder if I would fall to the sky. Do you think time passes us by? Oh, you know I've walked 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. And again, take care of yourself and each other. Mwah. Give me kisses, y'all. Bye. Bye.